Coming to you live from Southern California, we've got baseball on the show. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. Biggest story in this one is just how dominant his pitching has been, Singy. He's been in complete control in recent starts.
So much confidence on the bump, Boog. Painting corners, changing speeds. He's been an absolute nightmare for would-be hitters.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go. And today on the hill, Blake Snell. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of, tough situations.
This one's into the outfield, could be extra bases. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. I really like the approach to that swing. That was a good changeup on the corner, but he recognized it early, did get jumpy, and just smacked it to the opposite field.
Here's Tommy Pham. No hits in the shutout last night. Swing and a miss, strike one.
If you're going to be a championship type of ball club, you've got to hit with runners in scoring position. And after last night's struggles, I'm sure this team is chomping at the bit to have this kind of opportunity here early in this game.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Brings it in, and there's one away. Here's the Pirates lineup now. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Tommy Pham.
Yeah, he's been swinging it really well over the last few weeks, man. An OPS over 900 last month. He's put the team on his back, just carrying these guys. Definitely the guy you want up there right now, especially when you need a big swing of the bat.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's the left fielder, Brian Reynolds. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
It's always an exciting day at the ballpark when you have a pitcher as good as Blake Snell on the mound. I mean, this lineup is dealing with a 6'4" lefty that does a great job of missing bats and has a variety of pitches that can beat you.
One out and a runner at second here in the second game of the series. Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-2.
Snell is tall, he can throw heat, and he's the type of pitcher that loves to throw his best stuff as much as possible, which includes a nasty curveball.
Muncy sends it to first, and they take care of Reynolds for the out. Spencer Horwitz now at the plate.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Just one hit in his last 5 games. Well, the offense really struggled last night. I mean, it was awful. So I think picking up a run right here, that's going to get him going a little bit.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. Connor Falefa on at second with 2 down. Next offering is outside. In the dirt, but kept close. To third, tag, got him. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. And the Dodgers are coming up to hit. No score. You're dialed into the show. back here with my pal Singy. Today's starting pitcher, Johan Oviedo. Singy, he's kind of a road warrior, yeah?
I definitely say so. You know, some guys shrink a little bit on the road. They're so used to just, having the comforts of being at home and having the fans behind them. But this guy seems to thrive in adversity and being in some hostile environment. So when you have a player like this on your team that goes out there and competes, you definitely like your chances away from your home ballpark.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. The pitch. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing play.
That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Outside low, going to count 1-2. And Mookie takes. And it remains 2-2.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The 2-2. Line to left. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. One up, one down. Time now for Dave Roberts' lineup for the Los Angeles Dodgers. And one to watch, of course, their three-hole hitter, Freddie Freeman.
Yeah, definitely someone I always enjoy, when I get a chance to watch him, whether he's hitting a game or even taking swings during batting practice. Man, this guy is always so focused on what he's doing on that task at hand. He's got so much attention to detail that when he steps in the box, his success rate is really high.
Max Muncy in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. One out, base is empty. And there's a strike. Just missed.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Next pitch misses, and the count is 3-1. There's a strike.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball. His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Runner on at first with one gone. Here comes the 2024 World Series MVP to the plate. Freddie Freeman was good all postseason, but man, the World Series was something else.
Yeah, probably the easiest MVP choice of any World Series, which is especially impressive with the amount of superstars on the Dodgers. Freeman tied a World Series record with 12
Runner on the go in the dirt. Safe at second with a stolen base. In the air, right side. McCutchen has it sized up. Makes the grab. Runner tags at second, and he moves up to third. Now 2 away.
Designated hitter, Tommy Edman.
And here comes Tommy Edman. He has consistently been one of the best in the sport against lefties, and yet the righties give him trouble. You don't want to be labeled as that guy, but the numbers say what they say. There's the strike.
Well, he's a good player, but if he wants to be great, he's going to have to figure it out against right-handed pitchers. There's so many right-handers in the game that you're going to see them one after another. So you would imagine with that many looks, Boog, that the adjustment's got to be coming soon.
Two outs. Edge of the zone for a strike. 1-2. And that one is lifted in the air. Sawinski settles under this one. And that will end the inning. So the Dodgers leave one scoreless after one. And we're back. Top of the second. And now the first baseman, Spencer Horwitz. Snell back to work. Upstairs. Snell, a multi-Cy Young Award winner. He features a four-seam fastball, a slurve, a changeup, and he works in a slider. And that misses. And it's 2-0. Our umpire behind the plate, Jerry Hillsdale. High praise for Jerry when we talk to people around the game.
Yeah, no doubt about it, Boog. He's very straightforward, very consistent back there. So most of the time, you're not even going to think about him. That's a good thing.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
And a swing and a miss. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
Just indecisive in that at-bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
And now it's Andrew McCutchen.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
Snell, he gets a lot of swing and miss, and he keeps the ball in the yard. Not to mention the fact, not too many hits either. Next offering is fouled back. Even some of the best guys in the sport are going to give up home runs from time to time, and he's an exception.
Yeah, and even with those home runs, if you're throwing strikes and keeping base runners off the paths, then those home runs are solo shots. But to this point, he hasn't had to worry about it.
Andy Rodriguez getting ready to hit. You look at what the elite pitchers do. They strike hitters out, they limit walks, and they limit the ball going out of the park. Sends it to first, and the Pirates go 1-2-3. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here at Chavez Ravine. Bottom of the second. Will Smith to the plate. And that one fouled off. And a strike. The 0-2. And that's
One ball,
outside.
2 strikes.
Good job to fight that one off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That one misses, and the count is even 2-2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
And now Teoscar Hernandez. Strike 1. Second inning here, no score. One down, base is empty. And 1-2.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Pitch is in the dirt, and the count's even at 2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
It's been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday. Another one right there. They've clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
And now the center fielder, James Outman. Homered last night, added another hit as well. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
0-1.
Just
Outside.
missed.
That's the ball.
Two down, nobody on. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And that's outside.
Ball.
Two out, space is empty. Next pitch is outside.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Right side, hard hit. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Dodgers go down quietly. We'll move to the third with no score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the center fielder, Jack Sawinski. First pitch just misses. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a miss as he was late.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
That missed by a lot. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count. Got him swinging.
Well, he hadn't seen that changeup the entire at bat until that put-away pitch, and it's pretty tough to deal with as a hitter. You're up there battling, trying to read and react with 2 strikes, and then all of a sudden a pitch comes out of nowhere, and it's a good changeup. It's just almost impossible to hit it when you haven't seen it.
Now batting Key Brian Hayes. Here's a guy who's been struggling so far this year. It's only late April, but still hoping he'll turn it around soon. Freeman on the move. He's got it. Out. Number 2.
Now, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Leover Peguero, the next Pirate to hit. And that misses. And that's ball 1. 1-0. Yeah, there's a strike.
Not sure if he could be in more of a groove. Looks really relaxed. He's retired 7 straight. This guy's feeling it right now.
2 outs. And delivers outside. Out. Top of the 3rd, no score. Next pitch in for a strike, and the count is 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Snellzilla picks up the strikeout. And 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. And we are still scoreless. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. And a curve is down and in.
One thing that stands out is the rookie's ability to generate doubles. It's early, but he's already collected a few extra base hits this season.
Right through there for a strike. Here. Stays alive. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Well, I love to see guys compete, and I know he's frustrated that he wasn't able to do anything with that pitch. You see it so well, but you have to respect the upper 90s velocity. Man, it is hard to catch up to.
The batter will be Michael Conforto. Swinging a foul straight back. One down, base is empty. That one's in there. 0-2.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
1-2. And now 1-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. The 1-2. That one missing inside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Off the mark there. And now it's 3-2. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
So the lineup flips over, and now Mookie Betts 0 for 1 so far. In for a strike, and it's 0-1.
It's 0-1.
Betts swings, deep drive, left field. And it's off the wall. Conforto around third.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
One out, runner at second. And now it's Max Muncy. Walked his first time. That one missed. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Now a screamer into the outfield. McCutchen makes the catch. Runner tags and goes to third.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
So now it's Freddie Freeman. Flied to right his first time. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
0-2.
And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. Betts at third with 2 away. Pitch misses there, and it's 2-2.
2-2. We got a full count.
Tommy Edman up next for the Dodgers. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. And a swing and a miss. And that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. Dodgers with a run scoring double. It's now a 1-0 ball game. Back after this on the show. Back here at Dodger Stadium, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate. Kiner-Falefa, 29 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round. back in 2013.
You know, these Pirates, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
That's outside. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Pitch misses. Now 2-2. And that's downstairs and outside.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
Got him. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Tommy Pham, the next Pirate to hit. 0 for 1 as he popped out foul to first. Right through there for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
1 down, base is empty. Pitch misses. 1-1.
1-1.
Late with the swing there.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
That's up. That's a ball.
Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Pham's another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Tasked with 1, 2, and 3 to start this inning, but no trouble so far. I'm sure he'd love to strike out the side here. Make a little statement, but you got to be composed in this spot. Focus on getting this next guy. You got 2 good outs. Want to get the 3rd one and avoid the middle of that lineup coming up with a base runner. Could become dangerous.
Ryan Reynolds here. Grounded out his first time up. Just missed. Two down, nobody on. A little bit high.
That's a ball.
And that's ball 2. That clips the corner.
2-1.
Next offering is fouled back. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Inside, almost got him. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Back here in L.A., here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. Outside low. Ball one.
You know, these Dodgers doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Check swing, called strike.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Fastball is outside.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Sawinski hauls it in for the out. And there's one down.
Now batting, the catcher.
The batter now will be Will Smith. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Pitch is in there. Strike one.
He's been very consistent with his command out there on the mound, consistently throwing at the knees. Pretty impressive when a guy can repeat his delivery like this.
Here's your one. Just
That's
off
in.
the inside edge.
Good fastball there. I think it was a purpose pitch. Just want to make that hitter's feet uncomfortable, and that location will definitely do it.
And there's a foul ball. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Ball.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
Well, you put good velocity in the head of the hitter. He's got to get it ready early and then change speeds. Keep him off balance. That's the goal.
This one in the air, center field. Sawinski settles underneath it, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Struck out swinging his first time. There's a strike. Looked like
That's
it was
a
a
ball.
little bit up. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here, but they lead it 1-0. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Snell back to work. That one a little bit high. And that is ball one.
You know, these Pirates, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Fouled off left side. Right side, and that chance handled. One away here in the fifth.
Now batting, right fielder, Andrew McCutcheon.
Here's Andrew McCutcheon to hit. Rolled out to second in his first at bat.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
That one fouled off. Line drive and a base hit. And they have their first base runner since the first inning.
Up next, the Pittsburgh catcher, Indy.
Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
Man at first with 1 gone. And now the switch hitting catcher, Andy Rodriguez. That misses, and it's 1-0. Man at first, 1 away. Splits the plate, and the count 1-1.
1-1.
That's a slider for a strike. Just off the inside corner. 2-2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Battling here as he fouls it away. McCutcheon, the base runner at first with 1 out.
Ball.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boog.
In the air, left field, down the line, and no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. Got him! And he's up to 7 strikeouts.
Unafraid to throw it right there. That's trusting your stuff. Just 1 out away from getting out of a huge jam.
Jack Sawinski, the next Pirate to hit. Struck out swinging his first time. Swing and a hard hit grounder to third. And it stays fair. Lead runner to second with 2 gone.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Ke'Bryan Hayes. Flied out his first time. Look out, way inside. And the runners will move up.
No trouble moving up to second on that play with the ball getting that far away from the catcher. Nice job to take advantage of the wild pitch.
Inside, just missed.
He's got a base open, so the pressure to come in and really attack this hitter, not as great as it would be if the bags were sacked.
Two on, 2 outs. And there's a strike. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Outman grabs it on the run. Pirates strand a couple. Still behind by a count of 1-0. And we're back. And now the center fielder, James Outman. First pitch misses. Action in the pen down there. Joey Wentz, the lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Ferguson, the power lefty, up as well. Fastball for a strike. This one in the air. Oviedo corrals it, and there's one down.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. He makes the grab and a couple of quick outs.
Now batting, right fielder, Michael Conforto.
And here is Michael Conforto. He reached out a walk his first time. Warning track, wall, and you can touch them all, baseball man. He circles the bases, his second of the year, and they tack one on the board. It's 2-0. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth. No, Booth, clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over the fence.
That's the third, and that's just foul. Two outs. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. McCutchen makes the play. That is the inning. Dodgers add one to their lead on the solo homer. And it's 2-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at Chavez Ravine. Now here is Liover Peguero. That's in there. Strike one. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Evan Phillips, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Trinan, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. The shortstop takes the ball. That one finds the zone. Now 1-2. Got him. And he's up to 8 strikeouts in this one.
No, that's not the best two-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
Connor Falefa stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Next pitch is inside, and the count is 1-1.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Swings through that one for strike two.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Muncy brings it in. 2 up, 2 down.
Got the pitch that he wanted, just a little bit quick. Front shoulder open, backside collapsed a little bit, and the launch angle not where he needed it to be.
And next is the designated hitter, Tommy Pham. 0 for 2 in this one. First pitch, and he just misses. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. That one's in there. That's strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that's outside.
2-1.
Popped up. Settles underneath it. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Pirates nothing.
Now pitching for
Back now
Pittsburgh.
for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. Joey Wentz.
Oh, he's having an excellent season so far. ERA is under 2. A lot of flexibility coming out of the bullpen.
Here comes Max Muncy. He's 0 for 1.
Third baseman, Max Muncy.
And that's in for a strike.
You know, these Dodgers putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
Sawinski hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Freddie.
Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. Headed towards the corner, and he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Foul ball, still 0-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Breaking ball misses
1-2.
down and away. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swing and a miss, and he got him. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Tommy Edman at the plate. A switch hitter batting right.
Tommy Edman.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Hit in the air, center field. And he makes the catch. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Top of inning number 7. B-Ray coming to the plate now. Fastball in for a strike. 0-1.
0-1.
Breaking ball in there for a strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located.
That's a
Very
ball.
top of the strike zone, middle away.
Next
That's
pitch
a
is
ball.
outside.
Outside.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Cut on and lifted in the air. And that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's there with a leadoff double. Well, he waited until the 7th, but that's the knock that'll extend his hitting streak. Singy, how much does it weigh on your mind when you're coming to the plate in the late innings with a streak going?
Yeah, quite a bit. And a hitter's supposed to say he's only focused on the current at bat. But, man, honestly, it's hard not to know that if you don't come up with the hit, your streak's over. So it's there, at least in the back of your mind.
It appears Dave Roberts is going to dig into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. Blake Snell won't go any further, and he was very good. They'll be happy with that, no doubt. We'll be back with a new pitcher in a minute. So the Dodgers have a new arm on the mound, Evan Phillips.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Spencer Horwitz, the next Pirate to hit.
1-0.
That's a ball, went with the sweeper. With the tying run at the plate, here in the top half of inning number 7. Down the middle for a strike. And now it's even 1-1.
1-1.
And that is out of play. In the air out towards right center. Outman under it. Drops into the glove. Runner tags at second. And the throw's offline. Safe at third.
Now batting, right fielder Andrew McCutcheon.
Here's McCutcheon. 1 for 2. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game
ball, no
dramatically.
strikes.
And that's way high. 1-0.
Don't be surprised to ball on the ground to the corners that they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
That's the ball down.
In the dirt, blocked. And the runner holds. Strike on the inside corner. Got it. Huge strikeout there. So 2 down now, and here is Andy Rodriguez.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Right through there for a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Tying run at the plate. Ground ball right side. And that is that. Pirates lead 1. They're still down. It's 2-0. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. David Bednar.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
Well, this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
And a big swing and a miss.
0-2.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 1 away.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
Teoscar Hernandez digs in now. Hernandez having more success against left-handed pitching this season, as might be expected. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Bednar, multi-time All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a splitter, and he occasionally uses a curve. That's in there, and it's 0-2.
Good pitch to hit on a tee up in the zone. I think he was looking for something else right there.
Next offering misses, and it's 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Rodriguez down to first with it. Out. 2 away now after the drop third strike.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
Digging in, James Outman.
Ball.
Two down, nobody on. On the ground, right side, and foul ball. Way out front for strike 2.
1-2.
Struck him out swinging. And he strikes out the side in the 7th. Dodgers down in order, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Blake Trinan.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
So digging in, Jack Sawinski. Fought off foul. Next pitch is downstairs. Little chopper rolls foul. The 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Now this is in the air down the line. Hernandez sizing this one up and makes the grab. One away.
Now batting third baseman, Ke'Bryan Hayes.
Up next for the Pirates, Ke'Bryan Hayes.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Foul ball. Treinen, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against him.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
The Dodgers up by 2, and we're in the top of the 8th. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. One down, base is empty. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Smith gathers, throws in time for the second out. Good job to clean it up after the drop third strike.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
Figueroa lays off down low as he digs in for the third time. Right through there for a strike.
Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
The 1-1 is fouled off. As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that, somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk, something bad happens, because outside.
That's strike 3 and the third out. So we take a break. So they go quietly there. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Pirates nothing. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Caleb Ferguson.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Here's the second baseman.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
That's a ball.
Just missed. Bullpen action for the Pirates. Colin Holderman loosening up in case he's called upon by Derek Shelton. Majinski getting loose as well. He swings and fouls one off. Next offering
Ball high.
upstairs. And there's a ball.
3-1.
Swing and a foul out of play. Hit on the ground to the right side. And it goes just foul.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Hauls it in for the out. And there's one down.
Now batting, right fielder, Michael Conforto.
Michael Conforto will climb in. He's already homered here in this one. And ball one to the right fielder. That one pushed to the left and foul. Pitch misses, and it's 2-1. And that one ripped to left, and that's a fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Multi-hit game for him now, and with the lack of results he's been having lately, I'm sure he's feeling some relief. Punched that one down the line for extra bases, and that was an excellent job going with the pitch on the outside. Got his bat on plane and just drove it.
1 out, runner at second. Mookie Betts steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And first offering is fouled off. Turns and fires to Betts. And a breaking ball misses outside.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
Man at second. Not even close there. 2-1. And that one a little bit high.
3-1.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And the runner holds at third.
Now batting, third baseman.
2 on, 1 out. And here is Max Muncy. That just misses. Outside. And that's ball 1.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Had him way out front of the slur. Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Caleb Ferguson gives way. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher. Colin Holderman on to pitch here.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep him within striking distance.
And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. And here's Freddie Freeman. And that one hit 97 on the gun.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
2 on, 2 outs. 2 balls, no strikes to count.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Two outs. That one finds the zone. Now 2 balls and a strike. And that's outside.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Tommy Edman waiting to bat for the Dodgers. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. The run scores from third, and it's an RBI single, and they take a 3-run lead.
Picks himself up an RBI. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
First and second, 2 outs. Edman, the next to hit. 3 flyouts already. He's 0 for 3. Right through there for a strike. First and second, 2 down. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Just off the outside edge, and that's ball 1. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
1 and 2's the count.
Hit in the air, right field. McCutchen has it sized up. Makes the catch. And that is that. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. Last chance coming up for the Pirates. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Tanner Scott. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Here is Isaiah Kiner-Falefa, 1 for 3. And the slider just misses.
That's a ball.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
Fastball is outside. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it could be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at bat turns out.
That one misses.
Nope, that's ball
so
4.
a leadoff walk.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter, but he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Pham, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
1-0.
Kiner-Falefa gets his lead at first with nobody out. Cut on and missed. Good change up right there. And the count even at 1. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Outman sizes this one up, makes the grab, 1 down. Brian Reynolds, the next Pirate to hit. And that one fouled off. The Dodgers leading by 3 here at the top of the 9th. Rips that one center field. Outman makes the grab. 2 down.
Now batting first baseman, Spencer Horwitz.
Last chance now for the Pirates. Next to bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup hitter, Spencer Horwitz. You see the velocity 97 with that fastball.
Ball.
Next offering is in for a strike. One strike away. Just off the inside edge. Got him, and that's the ball game.
After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Players start hitting up and down the lineup. You never know who's going to come up with the big hit, who's going to come out of the bullpen and get the big outs, but it's a good feeling, and you want to extend it.
A shutout in this one, 3-0 our final score. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.